Yeah, so it was like 10 inches and it all fit inside.
That's amazing. You
Yeah.
know what's also amazing?
I was impressed.
Yeah, you know what's also amazing? This fucking website. We might have found the true meaning of creationness and or the meaning of Christmas. I'm not sure which.
All of it. This is all of it combined. This is a Christmas miracle.
It really is. So, hello,
Well,
and welcome to another Taking a Look At, in which we'll be taking a look at Hayawako. I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce it. I'm also not sure the maker of this website knows how to pronounce it. That's him, by the way, the guy at the top. I didn't know you could get matching like sweatbands and shirt.
Well, he looks like a younger Bill Murray crossed over with the Karate Kid.
That is a surprisingly good description.
see, when you first look at the website, like whenever you first get all of its wonderful early 2000s effects going on,
look at all that white space.
I know it's for your imagination to run wild. But when I first looked at the picture, I could have sworn that he was wearing a tinfoil hat, because the headband looks awfully reflective. Am I wrong?
Oh, you're right.
You know, he could have one of those modern headbands that has the tinfoil on the inside
to protect it from the IRS stealing his bank information from his thoughts.
Yep.
Like, why would the IRS?
Oh my god.
Yeah, so this guy is Swedish. That's why. That's why all of this shit over here is in Swedish.
Well, we can just blame it on the fact that every American just assumes that everybody's American. So we'll just go with that assumption. Wait.
Wait a minute,
Micro, you're not American?
No. Okay. Okay.
Oh, well, shut it down.
I want you to notice something when I highlight this. Why is there an invisible X at the end?
Oh, there is.
What the hell?
Holy shit!
We found some kind of secret. There's one of them.
Oh my god, dude! Holy shit! This is like some Easter egg shit.
There's another one. There's another one under cognitive dissonance on the other paragraph.
Yeah, I think this might be formatted in such a weird way that it has to do this. That's how old the design for this website is.
Oh my god! So, holy shit!
If I find a third X on this website, I'm just gonna lose my shit.
Oh my god! That means we gotta stop drinking, having sex, and smoking cigarettes.
No,
we'll be straight edge.
If we find a third X on it, then it's XXX, and we can't show it on YouTube.
See, I was gonna say instant demonetization, but every time I try to say it, y'all remind me that we don't monetize, and it's like that ruins the joke. So I'm just gonna go ahead and say sex.
Boobs, butts, and fun.
Every daughter.
Well, we can zoom in.
Is a dude from a father's butt.
We can zoom in without losing the side, so that's good.
Look at that! It still looks like a fucking tinfoil hat.
It really does.
Oh, okay. So
I like that he took it in front of the weird silos with graffitis on. That's a nice touch. Yeah,
that's real Fallout 4 of him.
So let's read this warning. Media, and I want to point out that every time he says media, it's in bold for some reason.
He wants to make sure you get the message here, Micro.
Apparently, and other readers of my webpage is about atomic bombs, 1945. Okay, that's not how you do that. You're supposed to have another comma. You can't just write the what the fuck?
He's got multiple web pages?
Well, I think he thinks each page is like each link on the below this on this domain
website.
Yeah.
instead of X.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's just another link to here.
Moon
Oh
trip.
my god, the atomic bomb one is ridiculous.
Yeah, we will get to that one.
Oh my goodness.
Moon trips.
Oh my
not moon missions. Moon trips. Estonia incident, which is like a sea incident, where a ship sank, I think, and the 9/11 tower collapse. Oh, was that in 2001? I didn't know.
Yeah, it was in 01.
Warned.
Yeah, it's got to distinguish it from that, that 9/11 collapse that happened in 2014.
Yeah.
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 Wasn't as widely reported, which I think is sad.
Yeah. Poor Hawaiians.
As you probably suffer from cognitive dissonance, you cannot without getting mentally disturbed. I'm just getting mentally disturbed with serious consequences. So well, to be fair, that is a nice use of a warning. Also, before we go on, if anyone is wondering why it says European Agency for Safety at Sea, it's not actually a European agency. But this is also his company website. He apparently does stuff with he offers services of some description to do with ships and cargo, but it's not clear what he actually does.
It can do audits, inspect ships, can act as a project consultant.
Yeah, but it's really unspecific.
It is. It just sort of does ship stuff. We will do ship stuff for you. There's a contact page. Like people.
No. If you click contact, or maybe you just get this. This is the contact page.
And just in case anybody's curious, Assbook on the main page, Assbook is just a link to his Facebook.
Yeah, not the company's Facebook. His personal Facebook.
Oh. Yeah, he really wants you to get in contact with him, apparently. So, my proven facts are simple and correct.
As opposed to disproven facts.
No, it's the fact that he says incorrect news, which immediately starts bringing up that's false news. Fake news.
Yeah, I don't think he trusts the media. I have a sneaking suspicion that he doesn't.
Oh yeah. So incorrect news and no crazy conspiracy theories.
We'll be the judges of that.
Atomic bombs do not work. Human beings cannot travel to the moon or in space. What? MS Estonia didn't lose its bow visor. Sorry, I don't really read much boat stuff.
It was a ship accident where there was some, I can't remember, I think it was a ferry going between Sweden and Estonia or something like that.
Yeah, I'll take your word for that one. But and skyscrapers do not collapse from top down. Bullshit. All official theories or information to the contrary are propaganda, lies, or fantasy theories invented by particular political interests promoted by media. Yeah. Not any particular media, just media as a blank.
Not the media, just media.
Yeah. So you're anything that is not. Oh shit! Anything that would give you information. I was about to. That's so much stuff now.
Yeah. Remember, these aren't crazy conspiracy theories.
No, not at all.
Oh no.
These are all these are rational.
Would that man not? How can that man possibly be crazy? How could he lie to you?
You almost made me spit my tea on my computer, my girl.
Well, my job here is done. Well, that's the show for today.
You know what we need? You know what we need for the show? We need to start getting more pro at this and do it like Sidestrike does, so that we can have like a little animation, like a really crappy animation of your avatar like lifting up off the screen whenever your job is done. That would be amazing.
You know, I would use that so like every 2 seconds.
We just need buttons that we can press to make our avatars just do shit. We'll record Smelly's Alex Jones impression. So then you don't have to do it every time. We'll just press a button and it'll do it for us.
We'll end up just having a soundboard that enables us to do the entire show without actually speaking.
Well,
like every single word in the English alphabet. That went well in the English in an English dictionary.
I think we could do it. I think all we need are a few samples of Dan and I just giggling uncontrollably, you being pedantic about some spelling thing, and Smelly doing Alex Jones, and we have like 90% of the show.
Yeah, we'll record a few tangents. We can just reuse them.
Oh my god! Just play the same tangent over and over again,
and make it a really bad one.
Oh god, yeah, like
no, you know what it has to be? It has to be this tangent. If you suffer from cognitive dissonance, you no doubt find my non-official theories and info disturbing and get upset, angry, anxious, or worried. No, not really.
That's actually having a lot of fun.
What to believe and write? That's a weird sentence. Okay.
What?
What to believe and write? Like, is he saying that we should all write stuff?
I don't know.
Or is it aimed at himself?
Is that a Swedish saying?
I think a little bit of this is lost in translation. I think he just copied and pasted.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Based on this here, vad shall man tro? Yeah. What should one believe, and what should the media write?
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So it is a poor translation.
See, we're not gonna be that pedantic today.
Yeah. See,
a little pedantic.
See, I love the last part of this.
Both official lies or the truth.
Yeah,
because that sentence is not biased at all.
Right, and I love how he doesn't. You'll find as we move forward that he doesn't provide anything substantial as his evidence.
No spoilers.
Yeah, no spoilers.
Same.
Of course, you were all expecting there to be so much fact and truth going on here.
I mean, I came here waiting to have my mind changed.
Right.
Well, I'm fairly certain you will have your mind changed. It's not gonna be changed into you believing this. It's gonna change into you having lost several IQ points.
Damn it! I passed all my classes. Are you saying that I'm gonna fail my next semester?
Yes.
I fucking hate you. Oh,
are you done? Are you done?
Dang. With it? Yeah, I took finals last week.
Nice.
I passed.
Congratulations, man.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, pretty stoked. My biology professor, I still think. So he said a lot of. The last day in class was really eye-opening. That man is a dirty, dirty racist man. He is a very dirty, bad. I mean, this guy. All right, so he's 84 years old.
I want to rate my professor.
Dude, he's 84 years old. And he often, and I say often, I'm not using the word loosely, I mean it as specifically as I can, he often forgot to put denture paste in his dentures.
So he spoke like Donald Trump?
No. Oh, it was so weird. All right, you know how it's pretty common when you look at people when they're talking, you focus on their eyes and their mouth for some reason. I don't know why. I catch myself doing it all the
because
time.
Those are the two things you use to speak with and
to communicate. Yeah. So every day in class, I would catch myself looking at his mouth, and he'd be fucking playing with his dentures. That is so disgusting.
Oh,
like you know that scene in every Italian or gangster or mob movie where there's one guy that plays with a toothpick in his mouth, and at some point you're like, oh, you're gonna bite down on that and stab yourself. Well, that's sort of what I kept thinking about this motherfucker playing with his dentures, because, like, I swear one day I looked at him and his dentures were turned around backwards.
oh, God.
Like he was playing some tongue game with his dentures. Oh, so gross. But, yeah, and he also, he called Jacob...
wants you to believe.
Now, remember how I told you about how he called Jacob syndrome the N-word syndrome?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, that wasn't an accident. That wasn't an accident. He did it 3 more times the last day of class.
Oh, goodness.
So.
Yeah, so here we go. Let's go back to the website, because talking about my shithead biology professor really isn't helping the mood.
Yeah. But remember, kids, liberals are ruining college.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, remember that.
All right,
fucking hell.
Wait, can I before we go back, can I just ask how many black people are in your class?
There was one, and I felt so bad for her because he constantly forgot about her. And the worst part is, I should have seen it earlier, because this girl had a very unique name, and I'm not going to repeat it or use some secondary name that's equally as racist if pronounced wrong. But her name, she wanted to be called by her full name. Now, I can't remember what it was, but it had a very weird Q inflection in the middle of the word. So it was either a hard C or a Q, right? And he pronounced it wrong every single time, and she stopped correcting him after a while. I thought it was just him being cute, but then he called Jacob syndrome the N-word syndrome, and now I don't know anymore. I'm so disillusioned.
Well, it could also just, given the benefit of that, it could just be that he's old.
Yeah, and I thought about it, and it's like, but then again, I would ask other. Okay, so my chemistry professor has a double master's in physics and biology, but he has his PhD in chemistry. I asked him. He did biomedical research for Pfizer, like in the mid-'80s or some shit. And I asked him, I was like, have you ever heard anybody refer to Jacob syndrome as the N-word syndrome? And he vehemently argued the anti, which seemed suspicious at first. But I'm inclined to believe him that nobody has ever called it that.
Oh, wow. He came up with it.
Or at least nobody has ever called it that in a professional sense wherein it spread. So I don't know. Until I know anything further, I'm just going to have to go off of what I know.
More on this news story as it unfolds.
It's okay. I'm going to have to take Bio 2 with him, so we'll probably have more. He's the only one that offers a bio class for science majors. So
media. Okay, let's go back. Media.
Wait. We got it. Quick. Kaylee Vaden, whoever passed their calculus class. So congratulations.
Yay!
Yes, congratulations. Very good.
Okay, that's it. I'm done. No tangent.
Okay.
Well, it's actually your turn to read there.
It is. You guys have been reading this whole time. Yeah. I've been sitting back here enjoying not reading. All right.
Lazy fucker.
I'm a cat, after all. Media and other readers. You assume that people read this shit besides us.
He also refers to the media as a reader.
Yeah.
Like the media is gotta visit this page.
Like they sure are.
I feel like he hopes that like CNN or MSNBC is gonna like bump into this site and do some story about it. Like anybody genuinely cares about your crappy website.
Yeah. Get a better web design and maybe we'll pay attention.
It gets better.
It's not even that hard to do web design. Jesus, there's like 1 billion YouTube videos on how to do it.
Yeah, and 1,000 kids books on how to do it.
Yeah, you could hire a like second grader. Give him like $10 and he could give you a better website than this.
I'm fairly certain this website was coded in MS Paint. I'm not sure how to do that, but that's clearly what it is.
Maybe somehow it uses the same file, like what is it, text writers, like Linux does, where you just open a folder, type into it, and then save it in a specific spot.
It's made in Notepad.
Wait, that's how I used to code websites. Like back when I did HTML, that shit is awesome. This is like HTML 1 level of nonsense here.
See, I miss doing HTML for MySpace.
Well, it is HTML.
Oh, yeah, MySpace was awesome for that.
Well, this
is
man,
if you knew basic.
Yeah, just a little bit of HTML, and you had like the coolest MySpace page ever.
Oh yeah,
all the GIFs and shit, and random exploding skulls and whatnot.
Yeah, I never did any of that.
That's what I did because that's how cool I was. I was all emo and shit.
Oh, well, I was too, but I was a minimalist. It was like I had to have everything that had text on it. It had to be clear, white text, solid black background with like an image or something for some band I was listening to. As a matter of fact, I still think that my background for MySpace today, granted I haven't touched it in like 12 years, is still the Blood Brothers. It's still the Blood Brothers.
Is MySpace even like, can you log on to MySpace?
Yeah, you still can. I actually go back. There's a lot of bands that I found on MySpace that never went to any other platform. So that's like the only place I can find them. It's lame. It's hella lame, I know. But there's so many like underground indie and metal.
Oh I'm not sure which part of that is saddest.
All of it is sad. There's no arguing that.
No, the fact that they never found another one, another platform, or that you still go back to it.
Oh no! It's more like the band started on MySpace and then broke up before like SoundCloud or any of these other bullshit things. Yeah, it was more like they hadn't made it to an era where their music was relevant and there was thousands of places to put it.
Oh, okay.
Well, anyways, sorry, yeah, we
I made myself sound more ridiculous.
I read what, a total of 4 words and went on a tangent?
Yeah.
Yep. We're operating at full speed and 100% right now.
That's okay. Oh,
we had Warp 9.
Well, what was it? The stream I did last Sunday, we went like an hour before I even played the video.
Yeah. But the stuff you did there was kind of relevant.
Yeah. Oh, goodness. Okay. Media and other readers are kindly requested to get psychological assistance to get rid of their cognitive dissonance. Cure yourselves. Oh, God.
What?
And then there's a bunch of weird stuff, and for some reason it's green, and then it's black. And then it's green again.
I get the feeling that he copied his MySpace page just right over. Like, I guess no one's on MySpace anymore. Might as well just copy and paste it all over here.
Well, I think we should read about the atomic bombs because that is clearly the fun. Most
I don't know. The moon trips kind of sound hilarious too.
Yeah, but that's just gonna be standard moon hoax or lie.
That's true.
Yeah, I don't think there's gonna be.
There's a French version of it apparently.
No,
there's a link to a French page on atomic bombs. Not existing. A and H bombs, 1942 to 2017. Wait, and nuclear terrorism scams, 2010 to 120 years.
I have no clue.
Learn good news about nuclear weapons.
So let's start off one
by mainly criminal Americans.
So let's wait up. We can't gloss over this. Isn't the H bomb itself an atomic bomb?
Yeah, it require you have to set off an H bomb in order to set off the H bomb. But like it's a 2-step process.
Yeah, but isn't it itself an atomic bomb?
Well, yeah, it's a nuclear bomb, so I would guess so.
Okay, so the A in A bomb means atomic bomb.
Oh, this is the
See where I'm getting at here?
yeah, no, but this is actually a link to a YouTube video.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh shit!
In case we were uncertain what nuclear weapons are. That's fucking weird. No atomic.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Go on, read it.
No atomic bombs have killed anyone since 1945, even if it is against silly U.S. laws to say so. Huh? What laws is that?
Read
Are
on.
those?
Read on.
If you do it, you are punished by death. Sorry, I had to go super like ultra wrestler with that. It just sounded like some shit you'd hear on a wrestling program.
So apparently, if it's against U.S. law to claim that no one has been killed by nuclear weapons since 1945,
I want to say that that's complete bullshit.
Really?
I mean, okay, I'm gonna look it up because to be okay. I hate this keyboard.
Well, now it gets even dumber. Someone read.
Sorry, I'm reading about nuclear. I'm reading about A bombs versus H bombs.
Oh,
atomic bombs
Yes.
are actually have like you have to actually split an atom.
Yes.
Neutrons and stuff. I'm trying to find the difference. I'm trying to find the difference between a hydrogen bomb, or it's called a thermonuclear weapon.
Well, in like a normal standard atomic bomb, you have fission, and in an H bomb you have fusion.
No. They both start with fission.
Yeah, they both start with it, but in an H bomb, you use the ensuing explosion to start the fusion reaction of hydrogen.
So this is what the article that I'm reading says. Oh, now I lost it. There we go. The thermonuclear bombs start with the same fission reaction that powers atomic bombs, but the majority of the uranium or plutonium in atomic bombs actually goes unused.
Mm-hmm.
In a thermonuclear bomb, an additional step means that there are more of the bomb's explosive powers become available. First, an ignition explosion is compresses a sphere of plutonium-239, the material that will then undergo fission. Inside the pit of plutonium-239 is a chamber of hydrogen gas. The high temperatures and pressures created by the plutonium-239 fission causes the hydrogen atoms to fuse. This fusion process releases neutrons, which feed back into the plutonium-239, splitting more atoms and boosting the fission chain reaction.
Yeah, so it's
fission to fusion, back to fission, back to fusion, yada yada yada. Then
okay, so what I'm thinking about that. Let's click on "You are punished by death" or have you?
Let's see.
Ah.
I think we're on. Yeah, it just takes it down to a new further down the page we're on.
That's fine. But what's it say? In the U.S., it's against the law to tell the truth about the A-bomb, and if you do, you shall be punished by death. The significance
thou shalt not tell.
Thou shalt not speak the truth about A-bombs. The significance of the A-bomb for military purpose is crystal clear according to the U.S. Atomic Energy Act of 1946, Public Law 585, 979 Congress, still in force. Okay.
2017.
He meant enforced.
Yeah. Oh, enforced. I see. Okay.
So, wait, is he surprised that laws that were created in 1946 are still in use today? That's not that uncommon.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. His incredibly professional next statements are pretty funny. That really foolish piece of shit, i.e. the U.S. Atomic Energy Act of 1946, blah, 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 restricted data, wherever it appears, overcomes control information. Okay, so basically all that says is nothing.
So he hasn't. So it's in the law, but he can't actually cite the law that says that it's forbidden.
Yeah, because down here, further down, it says it must be kept secret and vague. That doesn't really give us anything. Yeah, seriously, that's one thing that really greases my goat, you know? Is that how do all these people know about this shit if knowing it is like a death sentence, right?
Yeah.
Well, he's Swedish, so the US can.
Los Dodos Locos said his tinfoil hat prevents death by microwaves or whatever. And then Kaylee Vaden said tinfoil hats are sniper proof. Okay, so I guess there's our answers. We'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
And he's not in the US, duh. Said
But he has something. Whoa.
Joe Whitman.
He has, like, if I'm going back up because that's not even the dumbest part. Below is presented solid evidence. Yeah, that's solid. That A-bombs have not exploded anywhere since 1945. The simple reason is that they cannot be ignited. Also,
what?
Yes. Also,
what the fuck are you talking about?
Also added are some info about anti-nuclear organizations, civilian nuclear power, and the Fukushima 2011 scandal, and why I invest in civilian nuclear power. 2000. What's with the fucking years?
Okay, so listen to this. Fuck all, beyond any of that. He wants to say that nuclear bomb explosions are fake. Whatever. That's fine. I don't really even give two shits about that. But it's the vagueness of that statement. Does he believe they don't exist, or does he believe that none have gone off since 45? Because I'd be willing to bet that it's pretty obvious that none have. But here's the thing. His statement is solid evidence that A bombs have not exploded anywhere since 1945. Which the fuck is it? We can't explode them because that's why we haven't had any? Or what is going on? What do you mean by any of this?
Okay, Ivan has some kind of counter installed. I'm assuming he has a counter installed. I don't think he goes in and changes this every day.
Oh my god.
I kind of hope that he does, but I don't think so.
I hope he comes here every day and makes sure that it's up to date.
just checks it feverishly. Wakes up in cold sweats, wondering if the counter's working.
Let's see.
Or maybe he'll get shut down by the media.
Oh yeah, no, it is in as a variable, so presumably has something that counts up.
Why do you gotta ruin my dreams of this guy waking up in cold sweats to check his?
Okay,
it kind of makes you. Oh, go ahead.
You can still believe that he might just change the variable that it's linked to.
Oh my god, that's dedication. That's some hardcore one-time dedication.
Today is what 60. Wow, that went well. 26,430 days have passed since the first media propaganda about the false Hiroshima atomic bomb was published by the U.S. during World War II. Blah blah blah. August 6.
Yeah. I mean, those cities were just craters already. It wasn't.
I love how he gives.
No, he actually believed that they were staged.
So we got warning.
I read that somewhere looking through this.
So here's all right. So he's got his two little sections on either side, right? Sort of setting it up like a Cornell style of note taking. But instead of having notes in the margins, it's garbage in the margins and what it means in the middle. And since none of us are willing to read all of the outer sections, just to read the intersections and compare and contrast, I think we should just do a find for certain bingo card keywords. See what we can.
I like that.
All right, so let's look for. Let's start off strong. Let's go conspiracy first, just so we can see if. My God.
Oh, look at that! It's in the red.
Holy shit!
9 times on the whole page.
Okay, all right. So that's pretty heavy. If you got your bingo card ready, that's conspiracy. Now this is going to be sort of maybe a little too narrow and maybe a little too modern, but look for false flag.
Ooh.
False fantasy news. I'm pretty intrigued by that.
Okay. Well, I'm more interested in this.
Flagpoles.
And topped by undamaged flagpoles. That is a weird argument.
Oh shit! No, that's
More
the
flagpole.
That must be from the 9/11 thing.
No. This is all atomic bombs.
Oh shit!
Yeah, it says no A-bomb exploded. Downtown Hiroshima, 1946, with Gelby Bank Building in the background at Ryodori Street. Note the Hiroshima 10-story press media building also in the background, right about the 3 block from the center of the explosion, badly gutted by the fire following the explosion and radiation, but otherwise unhurt, with a flagpole on top still standing. I think that's the bottom picture, not this picture. Oh, is it that picture? Yeah, there's a. Okay, I see. I see where the flagpole is. Not this one.
Okay, so
go up a little bit.
So apparently, flagpoles means that it can't be a nuclear explosion.
No.
Well, I think that he. All right, so we've all seen the video of the houses being leveled at the test sites.
Yes.
You know, the empty wood houses. I think he has some conception built around, like, the idea that every building acts as if it's a hollowed out wooden frame structure that's only supposed to resemble a house.
Well, also, I would like to point out that those tests were done with nuclear bombs that went off close to the ground. The bombs that were dropped here, I'm fairly certain, if I remember correctly, exploded in the air above the city.
Ah, okay. See, that also makes a lot more sense. Yeah. But then again, we would have to look into that. If anybody wants to know further, just, I hate to be that guy. Just look, okay. Because I'm going to.
Okay. Read that.
Okay, so no A-bombs exploded down the road to the left and produced a blast heat/radiation wave fireball here, 1945. Again, I think a lot of that might be mumbled or, muddled by translation, but it was just napalm carpet bombing some months earlier. What the fuck?
Yeah.
He's got to be out of his fucking mind, right?
Really? You don't say.
Oh, I love how he had a picture of Kim Jong-un. That's nice. You could tell he's still updating the website. That was Kim Jong-un.
Huh.
Latest news.
Oh, yeah, there we go. There's some. Oh, holy shit. The fucking timelines again.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to mention, he apparently has some kind of engineering degree.
Yeah, but I love how that first one just says, by a random engineer.
Yeah.
I bet it's him. I fucking bet you it's him.
Oh, yeah,
it's him.
It is.
So is
it's gotta be.
Is this honestly daily updates?
How to be politically correct. So support atomic A bombs or H bombs vaporizing children.
What?
Okay, that sounds interesting.
Yeah, that was in his list.
Oh
Yeah,
my
there it
goodness.
is.
Amazing.
Start a simple gimmick. World War II in Japan. All right, so 6 August 2016, the working A-bomb illusion was only 71 years old. Okay, only 71 years old. What started as a simple propaganda gimmick to finish World War II in Japan is still believed by billions people. 2017.
Wait, how would wait? Okay, that doesn't make any sense. How you can't just make a propaganda gimmick and then win if you don't actually drop the bomb? Then then Japan is just gonna say, you didn't do that.
That means that everyone.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead.
I was gonna say like I thought he was gonna say that Japan was in on it, and like they were both kind of working together because you're right. Like a carpet bomb isn't, carpet bombing or napalm bombing or whatever the fuck isn't gonna do anywhere near the damage.
Yeah, and if you did that, then like if the U.S. dropped nuclear weapons on Japan, but wouldn't Japan then go, you didn't do that?
Yeah, like that would mean that the whole country of Japan would have to be in collusion. Yeah, like there would have to be some sort of collusion.
Or they're all just so stupid that nobody thought to be like, we should check if that actually happened. And they're just like, oh no, the US said it happened. Therefore it did, guys.
And the only thing that I could think of that would be a benefit of America and Japan colluding with one another in such a thing, like such a grand scheme, would be for the Germans to give up. But the Germans had already that war was over. We were fighting a different war on a different front after Hitler shot himself. So, how? Pearl Harbor happened pretty late in World War II, as far as we're concerned.
Yeah.
Evidently, I love this sentence. Evidently, there exists plenty of A and H bombs, but none work. If they don't work, they aren't actually bombs. if I construct something and say that it's a bomb, but you can't actually blow it up, get it to blow up, then it's not a bomb.
Oh my god, he's gonna do math and fucking physics here. An A-bomb does not work because a nuclear exponential chain reaction of uranium-235 resulting in sudden explosive release of pure energy is not possible and against the laws of nature. I explain why below. Oh my goodness.
Well, he's technically correct since it's not an explosive release of pure energy. Because I don't know what pure fucking energy is. It's heat.
Oh my goodness. This is I don't know if I want to read through the math. This is too much.
Yeah, let's not do math. I passed math. So that means for the next 4 weeks, I don't have to worry about math.
Oh, you got 4 weeks off? Very nice.
Yeah, surprisingly. Thank goodness there's a holiday in between all this garbage.
I'm thinking of going back to school to take a couple of psychology classes.
Dude, right on.
Because I'm kind of stuck. I'm kind of stuck at my job without taking psychology classes. I can't go any further, and none of the masters that I can get, or none of the masters that would help me at my work will accept me because I never took psychology because that's not what I did in college. So I'm kind of up a creek without a paddle as far as my job goes. So,
I screwed up
this year, so I'll get like free tuition.
Dude, fuck yeah!
I love this sentence. Many people today, 2017, apart from being afraid of terrorists, are also curious how a military atomic H bombs functions. So, are they? I didn't know that.
Why does he? Okay, so again, this may be one of those things that's lost in translation. But why does he keep saying atomic A bomb?
I don't know.
That's what the A stands for.
I'm not sure he knows that.
Me either. Like, oh shit.
Oh my
Fucking
goodness.
hell. Like, sometimes I'm super
Holy shit!
curious
How fucking?
Wait, what?
The amount of text he's actually written.
God damn. This dude went all out conspiracy Wikipedia page on this shit. No, I take back what I said. Yeah, okay, so back where we were a little while ago, it said fireballs in all huge letters in bold and red. I can't remember what the fuck we were reading.
Wait. False USSR A-bomb exploding, blah, blah. Note the black smoke. Beep.
Yep, because that picture hasn't had its contrast fucked with.
Even if it doesn't, he does realize that the actual heat of the explosion at some point stops, and then you still have the mushroom clouds with the actual smoke and dust.
No, I don't think he realizes that.
I don't think he
realizes.
Here's one of those things, like somebody. So this whole thing is all fake, right? So this whole thing is all fake, and somebody on the inside, somebody at the USSR was like, we should put out some promotional material, and put out a picture of an A-bomb, but let's fuck it up so that some guy in 2017 can find it and easily prove us wrong.
Yeah, like, does he realize the amount of planning it takes for governments to even pass bills? Like, all this extravagant shit seems just a little bit beyond the capabilities of at least the governments they describe. You know?
Like,
the way
I wish my government was this efficient.
Yeah.
I wish they were that stupid.
Yeah, that too. Jeez.
Like, the United States government is pretty fucking dumb. I'm not going to sit here and kiss its ass and be like, oh, that's the best system ever, because that's just not true. Nobody has the best system. At least subjectively. But they sure are incompetent, but not in a way that, like, is overtly secretive. You know? Like, here's some secrets you shouldn't know. Now, if anybody knows them, we're going to kill you. You don't give a dog a cooked piece of meat and then beat the hell out of them because they were eating the meat.
Well, it was also what's I mean, it took what's her face to just to show us that the U.S. government was spying on our phone calls and shit. What's her face?
I can't remember.
Edward Snowden?
No. Chelsea. Well, Snowden does it too, but it was Chelsea. What's her face? Was it Manning? Was that the one I'm thinking of?
Oh yeah, the chick that was a part of the military, blah blah blah.
And took like a thumb drive's worth of
What?
I don't remember the whole story, but it was some bullshit like that. Dude, I don't keep up with that shit. I don't care.
That's fine. My point, like, if it's that easy to get that shit out,
This would have been
yeah, like this should have already been exposed, because that shit got exposed like hell of easy. I mean, relatively hell of easy.
Yeah.
And she
Well,
never.
to be fair, the Chelsea Manning thing was going on during the Trump campaigning, so I was just kind of like tuned out.
Was that? I thought it was before that. No, because
it was slightly before it, but it was talked about, like, her hearing and shit was during his campaigning.
because she got pardoned by Obama, I think. So she's
Yeah.
out.
Well, think about it. Campaigning, that means that Obama was still president.
I forget. Yeah, I always forget. You're right. I'm an idiot. Oh, that was a very.
No, you're not an idiot. Come on, man. Give yourself more credit than that. I think you just overlooked that one word, and it's fine. It's okay. I forgive you.
Okay, there are two things here I want to read. This one and then what's below the picture.
Oh, holy shit.
Are Are you gonna read that, Micro? You should read it.
Yeah, Barrier, which was someone who supposedly invented a hydrogen bomb or something. It doesn't really matter for this. Was shot blah blah blah. Some date, unless he had been murdered earlier. That doesn't make any sense. That the Cold War was heating up, but the show had to go on. So apparently the Cold War was semi-false. But then we get to this. On blah 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 date blah blah blah. Somewhere in the USSR, the above took place or not. To me, the whole thing looks fake. Looks false. Like everything, nuclear weapons, West or East or whatever. Anywhere, there was no radiation based on this picture.
Basically, I mean, you can obviously see there's no radiation.
But to me, the whole thing looks false. Well, I guess it is.
I mean, Jesus fuck. Yeah, I think Mr. R&D had a point. It's like he thinks he can see radiation, like it's visible.
I don't know how a picture like it's one of those things that like flat earthers fucking do all the goddamn time that pisses me off, where they look at they look at a picture of footage and they just say it looks fake or it looks false, and that's their evidence for why it is false. It's not, it looks false because you can easily, you can see where the two layers are not entirely meshed, or there's artifacts left behind. It's just I personally think it looks fake, therefore it's all fake.
Oh my god.
It just goes on and on and on.
He must
take us several years to read through at our speed.
Oh my god.
Okay, can we
I feel like I'm gonna throw up.
What?
Landing.
I didn't hear that.
Let's do moon landing, because there's no way we're gonna read through all of this. So let's
let's do the moon
to get through.
Let's
in an hour.
Fly me to the moon.
I wanna sail among the stars. Yeah, we could sing that whole song.
Can you? Please do.
Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars, and then I can remember the rest.
In other words, all right, we'll stop there.
Aw, I like that song.
Yeah, good old Blue Eyes.
Mm.
All right, so who wants to do this first one?
I went to a record showcase, like a bunch of people get together and sell old records and shit. And my wife and I went to it for funsies just to see what we were finding, and we bought like a bunch of records from like Frank Sinatra and Dean Martin and the Beatles and shit. But we don't have a record player, and it's really disappointing because we have like records but no record player.
You can get some fairly cheap ones.
Yeah.
I went to an auction for an elementary school that's pretty far from my house, and bought a 1958 Caliphone 3345. It's pretty fucking awesome. It still has like the little placard. Like it was meant for fifth and sixth grade students.
Nice.
But it's pretty dope. I've had to change the needle on it a lot because it's got shitty needles. It's meant for kids.
Yeah.
But it plays records beautifully.
Yeah, that's a friend of mine offered me his speakers and his subwoofer for like an old timey one. I just had to find one, but I think at this point I don't have enough space for that kind of nonsense. So I have to buy one of the newfangled ones with like the Bluetooth shit in it.
Oh yeah, dude, just go buy one of those. Shit, I can't think of the name of them. Never mind. It'll come to me later, and I'll tell you. I'll send it to you like on Twitter or some shit.
Yeah. So that's my tangent about Frank Sinatra.
The human spacecraft hoax, 1959 to 2017. He really loves his years.
Like, does he expect them that like in 2018 he'll be able to stop? Like, which one of these actually has an
No,
update
he
to them?
presumably updates that all updates the year. Every year.
Yeah, he's gonna update it. But I want to see which one of his conspiracies has an end year. Like, which one of your
You know
conspiracies?
what? We need to come back. Our first show of January.
Yes, we have to check if he's actually updated them.
Yeah, we'll do like an appendix or postscript.
Yeah, we
come back and
start
check
out.
it.
We can start out the first episode of the new year. Just take a quick look and see if he's actually updated them.
Ooh, we could go back and look at a few things. Like just go see if they're still being.
Yeah, we can maybe do that.
We definitely need to go check out Quantum Man again and see if that garbage show is still up.
Who wants to read?
You know what? Fuck it, I'll do it. Is the first word if? Because the word live is coming in. Okay, so hey, I'm being blocked by shit on the screen, man. If you think that spacecrafts and special capsules with humans aboard can be sent in high-speed orbits of the vacuum of space around Earth by rockets, then return to Earth by re-entry, or from the orbits can blast off into new higher inertial speed trajectories / orbits and new directions by other rockets, stop and visit the moon 1969 / 72 or Mars, plan / promise 2017, and then located at high altitude to start re-entry through the atmosphere and land on Earth using a parachute. You should study my findings. Holy fucking shit! Oh my god!
Give him credit.
Stream of consciousness.
Sentence. That was amazing.
My god, usually I have a hard time getting through sentences. Like I'll stop or I'll stammer or I'll forget where the fuck the next sentence begins. But Jesus Christ! That was bad, guys. That was bad. That was hard too. It was so hard to keep focused. There's so many things wrong with it.
Let me help out here. Human space travels is false fantasy, old news since 1959. It's never happened. I put in my effort for the long sentence.
Oh my god. Oh, Jesus. And it's like he tried so hard to space it out with ellipses and commas.
Here I present solid evidence. The lesser known predecessor to Solid Snake.
Oh my god! Hey, is this radio channel in the booklet to the first Solid or Metal Gear Solid?
It's an Easter egg.
That's a reference for anybody who's played more than just the new shit.
Here I present solid evidence that human space travel is a hoax. No humans have ever been in the vacuum of space because you cannot, 1, calculate and execute trajectories between orbits, 2, carry enough rocket fuel, or 3, re-enter and splash down in the sea or on solid ground, or land on solid ground, or other planets after a trip in space. Only simple satellites can be sent one way into orbits around Earth.
Wait. He just said that we couldn't calculate orbits.
Yeah, that's exactly what the fuck I was about to say.
No. Read again. Calculate and execute trajectories between orbits. He apparently seems to think that when you go into a higher orbit, you don't stay in orbit. Like, that you sort of jump between them like you're fucking electrons.
Yeah, what does he think? Does he think the solar system is a fucking electron cloud or some shit? Like,
no, I think he thinks of it more like a highway where you have to change lanes.
Oh my god! Like he thinks it's Futurama up there, or some shit.
You just got to change lanes. You got to make sure you don't bump into other people trying to change lanes, and it's all really complex.
So
just hope that it's not like that highway from the first season with David Tennant as the Doctor in like season 6 or whatever.
Oh, that was a great.
That was the 2006 series.
That was a great episode.
Yeah, it was like Gridlock or something.
Yeah, I think I was with the New York. Everything was gridlocked.
Yeah, they're going to see the face of Bo in the hospital, but you don't find that out until the next episode.
I think he dies at the end of that episode. So
I thought it was a two-parter.
No,
I thought the Gridlock was a part. I thought that the traffic was one part of it, and then the second part was about like easy drug patches.
I think that was a two-parter, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, because one part is about the actual traffic, and they like have to jump into somebody else's space car, and then the second one is about the face of Bo in that hospital and how there's like drugs on the street and they're like patches or whatever.
No, that's all the same. Well, I mean, that's all the same. I don't know. I'm gonna look it up because I need to know this now.
But it's definitely David Tennant.
It was a good episode.
It was a great episode.
Or episodes, depending on which of us is right.
That was season 3, right?
No idea.
I believe so. It was either the first one or second season with David Tennant.
I think it was the second season because it has Martha in it.
Well,
yeah, that's right. Isn't that what?
I was making a Batman v Superman joke.
Oh, fucking Martha.
Yes.
Oh, no. Fuck, no. We don't talk about Martha.
We don't talk about anything new DC until Justice League comes out and we see how bad that is.
It was bad.
Out.
Yeah, we already.
Oh my god, really? Holy shit, I am so fucking behind. I am so behind. I feel like life is just passing me by. Well, see, I have an excuse there. I've been preparing for finals, so.
Yeah, no, I think it came out like 2 weeks ago.
God.
And yeah, it's nobody seems to have liked it. Okay, so yeah, Gridlock is one episode. It's called Gridlock, and the one after that is Daleks in Manhattan.
Oh, okay.
So Gridlock is one episode, and that's where they find the drugs on the street, and Martha gets captured, and then to save her, the face of Bo repowers the city and dies.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert: face of Bo dies, but he's also
face of Bo is pretty awesome.
He is.
But now, if you haven't seen it by now, and you're watching the one with
Matt Smith,
what's his name, Capaldi?
Capaldi, yeah,
Peter Capaldi. You know, if you're watching that and haven't seen the rest of them, I'm not going to say you're bad for it because I got hooked on Doctor Who by watching the Eccleston series. But my favorite series is Tom Baker, either Tom Baker or John Pertwee, which is the third and fourth series.
I haven't actually seen the earlier than Eccleston. I haven't seen.
Oh, dude, definitely go watch the John Pertwee season. They're stuck at, what's the name of the fucking... Torchwood. They're stuck at the Torchwood Institute, and they can't escape. But they still go on adventures. Like, the Doctor's TARDIS has been, confiscated by Torchwood, and it's good. You should go check it out.
I keep being told good things about the Baker one, so...
Yeah, Tom Baker is the shit. Everyone will go back to him and say that he's the best, and I agree with it. But I still think that John Pertwee, he had a charisma about him. You believed that he was the Doctor. There's a lot of them that have those eccentricities that make them uniquely that Doctor. Yeah. And I think that Pertwee, he did it in a very dignified manner.
Oh, okay.
Because he was an older man. He was in his 50s when he did it.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
I got into it with David Tennant, so that was
Tennant's badass. I think, even though a lot of people will disagree with me, I think Matt Smith was a brilliant Doctor. The stories kind of sucked.
Yeah, I didn't mind Matt Smith so much.
I think that there should have been better writing for him because I don't think the episodes were all that great, but I believed him as the Doctor. That's really all you need to do.
He was okay. I didn't hate him. I'm not sure how fond I was of his relationship with River Song. It just kept dragging on longer than it should have, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But the thing is, of course, that Doctor Who is actually just propaganda by NASA to make us all believe that space travel is possible.
That's also true.
Oh yeah, and that time travel is what's going to turn all the frogs gay. It's not stuff being put in our water. It's not fluoride. It's definitely. Believing that the TARDIS is real and that Time Lords are peeing in your cereal before you go to preschool. All right, let's keep going.
The Time Lords are making turn the fucking frogs gay.
Yeah, now that Micro's brought it up, that's actually a thing that happens a lot. Is that any bit of of entertainment that's about space is propaganda.
Yes.
Like, it can't just be fucking entertainment. No, it's deliberately made to convince you that space is real. Like, that's like
No,
saying,
without an agenda, you can't just enjoy shit.
no. It's like, I mean, that's like saying that fucking Dungeons and Dragons is to make you believe in dragons or the occult.
Are you saying dragons aren't real?
I know, right? It's just infuriating. Like, just fucking enjoy the goddamn thing for what it is. Like, enjoy Star Trek for what it is. It doesn't have to be fucking propaganda. It can just be a fun ride. Or a terrible one, depending on what season you're watching.
The latest NASA hoax is OSIRIS-REx, which is a space program, I think. I can't remember what it is. I've heard the name before.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I haven't heard that one yet.
We can look it up.
After it's
Okay, so while he's doing that, I want to bring up a thought. I accidentally muted myself.
That's the one. It's about returning a sample from an asteroid to Earth.
Wait, didn't they do that? Or did they just land it? I remember hearing about them. Yeah, launch date was last year, so they already did this.
Yeah, and it will reach.
It was a big deal. It was the guy with the Hawaiian shirt with the half naked ladies that got in trouble.
No, that wasn't that. That was the one with that was the one where they landed on the asteroid.
Okay,
it didn't go so well. This one hasn't landed on it yet. As planned, the spacecraft will reach the Bennu, which is the name of the asteroid, in 2018, and return a sample to Earth in 2033.
Okay, so it'll be there in a bit.
23. Wow, I hate English numbers.
It'll be here in a bit. Okay.
Nonsense about Earth gravity assists, and then we need to have the date again. And asteroids colliding with Earth, and the tax haven Principality Luxembourg creating. Why was that relevant? Creating options for human space mining companies.
That can't be profitable.
Not.
What's the name of that game? What's the name of that game where you like go around on Mars and beat shit up with a hammer?
Oh, Red Faction.
Yeah, this is just Red Faction.
It's just Red Faction. That's a great game. The first one's great.
Yeah, I didn't play the second one.
Yeah, the second one was okay. It had a very 1984 vibe to it.
Huh.
It is keeping plenty of stupid Arizona Americans. Apparently,
Only Arizona Americans. The rest of us are fine. It's Arizona
for some reason. Japanese and Luxembourgese busy. Another reason space hoax on Earth is again we need a date. Italian Virgo hoax. There are many more. Most of them are fantasy.
Well, he does believe in real satellites. Like, satellites are real.
He does it fucking again. Today is
what the fuck?
The first media fame. Why? What?
I really
These counters are really important to him.
Yeah, I really hope that he spends like a solid hour a day updating each one of these counters. I really do.
What the actual fuck?
I have no idea. What
the hell? Trajectories of space travel legs, whatever the fuck that means, cannot be predicted in a universe full of invisible black holes and visible quasars.
Oh my god.
What black hole is near us that's gonna get between us and the moon?
Also, what
does any of this mean?
Wait.
There's a giant black hole between us and the moon. We just can't see it.
No, I think
it is black after all. It just blends in with
I think what he's going to say is that you can't predict it because the gravity of them, because you can't tell the gravity of them. So you can't take it into account. I think that might be actually what he's going for.
Oh my god.
Wouldn't he still be wrong though?
I mean, technically their gravity does affect us, but it's
but it's just
incredibly minuscule that it doesn't matter. It's like taking a bucket of water out of the ocean and then saying that you dropped the level of the ocean, which technically you're
true,
right.
but it's
Okay, so this is fucking hilarious. All right, I want to skip ahead. The photos without mass flying around in space are sucked up by a black hole left and disappear forever. Black holes, or singularities, were discovered by cosmologist Stephen Hawking many years ago after looking too deep into a glass of whiskey, I assume. What the fuck kind of shade throwing is that?
It gets better.
Oh my god! Such an asshole! Question mark in parentheses. In 3D cosmos.
Or space.
Oh my god.
Is the result of a why is he calling black holes assholes?
Oh my god. I have no clue. Or is he calling Stephen Hawking an asshole?
No, he's not. He's calling the star.
Is he? I'm more mental.
Such an asshole in 3D cosmos or space is the result of a star collapsing into itself by gravity.
I'm still confused by the question mark in parentheses.
When all hydrogen atoms of the star fuse, no, not all of them. Not all the fucking hydrogen atoms of the star fuse into heliums. Only the ones that are cold. Like, it's not all the fucking...
This is a great website.
This is so mind-bogglingly stupid.
I love this website. This is the best thing I've done.
Good choice, Micro. Good choice. This was wonderful. I
literally Google space is fake or space is a lie, and this came up.
Oh my god!
On the second page or something like that.
Okay, so I want to ask something. When Hawking started writing Universe in a Nutshell, which followed, it was the book that followed. Oh my god, his most popular book. I can't think of the name of it.
A Brief History of Time.
Yeah, there you go. It was the follow-up to that book. When he started writing, I think when he wrote both of those, he was starting to lose motor function.
Well,
wasn't he in a wheelchair by then? At least.
Yeah, he was. No, he started becoming a. That happened very early on because he has had it since he was like in his mid-20s or something like that.
Yeah. Exactly, but my point that I'm trying to make here, was it known that he was like a prolific alcoholic? Was he like a prolific alcoholic? Because the whole while looking too deep into a glass of whiskey.
No, I think that's just a basely assertion.
Like what kind of that's ad hominem to like the degree at which what he's saying isn't even true. Like that's an attack on his character. Instead of his work, while then trying to shit on his work in the next sentence.
Yeah, he was already in a wheelchair by the time.
Oh yeah, duh! He's in a fucking picture in a wheelchair on the front.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't have the book sitting in front of me, so I have it somewhere.
I love this thing. According to Newton gravity, I think the word he looks for is Newtonian gravity. No,
yeah.
Sorry, no, actually no. According to Newton, gravity is a force that somehow acts instantaneous between objects. Blah blah blah. According to Einstein, gravity is not an ordinary force. Why did we need all of this about Newton's if you're just gonna go on to say something about Einstein? Or is he rejecting Einstein's like the theory of relativity?
Well, he says as a property of space-time geometry. Oh no, it's not an ordinary force, but rather a property.
That is what Einstein proposed.
Yeah, but then he goes on to say the product of bodies moving through curved space-time, blah blah blah. Where's it at? It has maybe, again in parentheses, been verified studying that the light of stars on Earth during eclipses and the light of stars hitting a NASA
Well, also, during eclipses you can see gravitational lensing of stars.
Well, that should.
Oh no! Okay, it's the last sentence. I haven't seen it though, and I don't need glasses. And he's talking about the stars, the light from stars changing directions.
What?
Yeah. I knew it was somewhere in there. I was looking for that.
Is bent when passing the sun, we are told.
Why not?
Yeah.
Why not?
I haven't seen it though, and I don't need glasses.
What? I don't.
I can't tell if he's making an actual argument or if it's supposed to be a joke.
The light from the stars changes directions, is bent when passing the sun.
Well, yeah, that is true. That is why you get gravitational lensing.
I'm trying to understand why not comes after that. Why not? But it does. You just said it does.
Yeah, see, that's... there's no real...
I think that might be a translation error, but it's... Okay. But he hasn't seen it himself. All right.
Oh my god. See, none of this makes any goddamn sense.
Wait. What? Imagine that a Pontifical Academy of Sciences with a criminal like Stephen as a member.
Man, this guy really has it out. Stephen Hawking.
Whoa.
Hmm?
Because he's met with 3 popes.
Wait, that's why he's a criminal? Because he's met with the Pope?
Yeah, no, he's suffering from ALS.
Academy of Sciences is an actual thing.
No. Is he a criminal because he met with the popes? Is that what he's saying?
No. I'm reading back. Wait up. We'll go back. Okay, so here we go. Stephen is suffering from ALS since 1963, a disease that killed my friend E in 6 months, 2001 to 2002. Yeah, so your friend wasn't one of the lucky ones. Who gives a shit? Your friend is the exception, not the rule. Imagine what cosmologists can...
His friend is the norm. Like, Stephen
Hawking
is the exception.
No. But in this instance, him dying as a comparison...
Yeah, he wasn't
the... No, you're right. Yeah. No, he would be the norm. People suffering... Yeah, you're right. I had it backwards. My bad. Stephen is the exception, not the rule. My bad.
Yeah, he got
I had the wrong person, the same thing.
In part because he... probably in part because he got it so early.
But it's the next sentence that's really telling. Imagine what cosmologists can invent. He thinks that just because he happened to survive an illness, or well, he hasn't really survived it, he's still living with it, has happened to stay alive throughout suffering with an illness, that because he survived, he made this shit up. Like, he does know that Hawking studied and has multiple degrees and shit, right?
Well, yeah.
I know PhDs don't mean shit to him, but I mean, they kind of do to people that are going to listen to what he says.
No. You got it all wrong, Smelly. The only reason that we listen to Stephen Hawking is because he's got a robot voice.
Oh, yeah, that and he has ALS. ALS, automatically true.
He'd be another crackpot. I mean, that's the... and not all the studies that he has run or helped run or all the books he has written. No, it's entire...
Well, that must mean that Roger Penrose is also a fake.
Anybody who's got a disease that we listen to is a fake.
Well, no, Penrose doesn't have a disease. He wrote papers with Hawking.
Okay. Yeah, he's
an able-bodied Englishman. He's a cisgendered, able-bodied Englishman physicist.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I don't want to piss anybody off, but I still think that it's funny.
I picked a fight with an autistic girl on the internet last week, so you know.
Oh, how'd that go?
So surprisingly well.
well,
hey, hey.
It's quite easy to win that fight when you have facts on your side.
True. Thank you for going the not horrible route there, because for a second it's like, oh god, Micro's gonna say something horrible.
Well, it is quite easy to win a fight against an autistic person. They are autistic after all. Is that what you were expecting? Because I'll be happy to go there. I will even go back once this is uploaded and edit out the first thing I said and just leave it. I do not believe in quasars either. They're another invention of sick and criminal astronomers and astrophysicists. to keep them busy. Wait, how would that keep them busy? How would inventing stuff?
I wish I had a direct line to fucking Neil deGrasse. Like, I would.
We should send him this.
Yes. Tweet him this page.
No, take a picture of astronomers and astrophysicists and tweet it to him, please. Oh, I need you hold the screen. I need to capture that. I need to tweet it to Neil deGrasse. No, stop moving the goddamn screen.
I'm moving back to it.
I lost it. There it is. Okay,
It's right in the middle now.
That's gonna get tweeted to Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Well, maybe give him some context.
Oh no, no context.
He's just gonna believe that it's you.
Okay, let's see. Oh goodness gracious! That was
Make sure you put the link. Make sure you put the link in there so it's not just a picture out of.
Oh, yeah,
well,
yeah,
no, actually, no. Put it just a picture. Make it without context. Make him dig.
Oh. All right, I found this on the internet today, Neil.
Enjoy.
Oh shit! What did I do? I clicked the thing that's wrong. Shift at Neil deGrasse Tyson, comma. Enjoy.
I think his Twitter handle is just Neil Tyson.
It is
Yeah,
Neil
something
Tyson.
like that.
Whatever. Twitter fills it in for me. I found this on the internet today at Neil deGrasse Tyson. Enjoy. And let's throw this picture in there for you. Where is it? Is it that one? Nope. What time is it? It's that one. Bam. All right, Twitter.
Do your work, Twitter.
I'm gonna go like it.
Yeah. Get that to Neil deGrasse Tyson as quickly as we can.
Let's both retweet it to it. I'll do it.
Oh god.
All right, I just gotta open up Twitter real quick.
So everyone go to
On the
Twitter.
intrawebs.
Go find at Rhett and Disc because that's the best I could do, or I don't remember these two's handles. And go retweet at Neil deGrasse Tyson about this nonsense.
Well, there's no
Holy
point
shit!
in
I have 11
retweeting
notifications.
it at him. I'm just gonna like it. There, like. Let's see
Alright,
what else. Like, we can't really beat through this like we normally do. This is really just finding really stupid like a sentence. We're cherry picking all the stupidest parts, but not really cherry picking because it's all stupid.
Yeah. We're
It's still funny.
parts. The
Oh,
astronomer
this is so ridiculous.
physicist got me. That was just a little bit too much. All right, where are we at now?
I'm just reading and looking down.
Rocket engines in space. There's rocket
Here,
engines.
I'll be right back. Give me a sec. Y'all continue doing your thing.
These people haven't understood the real problem and only problem is to get fuel mass, i.e. energy. I hate you people and your IEs and your EGs. Like, none of you know how to use those. Into space for extended trips. Evidently, rocket engines work in a vacuum. They do. To apply a force on your spacecraft, you eject mass, hot fuel gases, one way into a vacuum space. Oh my god. You fill the vacuum of space with exhaust gas.
Well, you don't fill it. You don't fill the entire vacuum of space with exhaust gas.
I mean, technically, you're right. You are filling.
Well, you're not really filling it.
Yeah, it's not gonna get full anytime soon. And the spacecraft is accelerated in the opposite direction, leaving the exhaust gas behind. The space behind is no longer
It's no longer a vacuum. It is polluted. Rocket engines work anywhere where it's possible to reject mass in the shape of exhaust.
No, I can't.
What does that even mean?
That is really stupid. It's polluted. Oh god.
But no, in the shape of exhaust.
Rocket engines anywhere.
What shape does exhaust have?
Well, and he's also, I mean, okay, regardless the shape of exhaust, rocket engines work anywhere where it is possible to eject mass. So, like a vacuum. What do you want, Hobbs?
That was my second cat.
No, that was him adding some punctuation to the situation.
You want to come read stupid with me? Come on. Boy. Buddy, get your fat ass up here. Oh, fine.
You know that if you make a cat read this, it's animal abuse.
It is. Come here.
Oh my god.
For putting
Oh. It's not Elon Musk. It's Elon M.
More demonic when you say it that way.
Oh, it's so much more sinister. It sounds sinister as fuck.
World, paid for by 100% by NASA, which is why he has his own companies that make shit.
Yeah.
Oh
my god.
Mentions Nazi Germany, guys. We got there. We got to the first.
Godwin's Law. We finally circled around. We got it in there.
Come here,
Right?
man.
That is Godwin's Law, right?
Yeah, Godwin's. Yeah, that eventually it'll come up.
Yeah, eventually a conversation will devolve into talking about Hitlers or Nazis.
Yep. So we got this. It took us an hour.
We got there. We made it.
We did it. This is the end of the road. We might as well quit now while we're ahead. Uh-oh, Gio's.
Right, so Gio said we should call him E. Musk.
E. Musk.
All right, so from now on, if you want to bring up Elon Musk, you have to say E. Musk.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Musk, if you're nasty.
That's his porn name.
Oh, God. Mr. Musk. Oh.
It's by Musk.
Another to toilet.
I love the crappy NASA logo.
Yeah, NASA.
NASA. No, it's NAXA.
Yeah, but
There's an X. And there's a third X. Holy shit.
Ha! Illuminati confirmed this is a porn site.
This is a subliminal porn site. All right. Who else is seeing visions of raunchy XXX porn?
Oh my goodness. Does he do math or so far? Okay.
Yes, kind of. I think he does pretend math.
Okay. Like most of this is just like I don't believe it. Like this is all nonsense.
Then he has like a whole load of like he tries to do physics. I mean, like he's not an astrophysicist.
No. Don't we also have?
Well, why would he want to be? Why would he want to be an astrophysicist? He's already spent what equates to probably about an hour and a half worth of work talking shit about them, calling them astronomers and astrophysics. I'm sure that, or astrophysicists. Might as well get that one right.
This is too.
This is
Retired
ridiculous.
astronaut Mark Kelly and wife that was shot through the head. What?
Just lousy actors, in my honest.
Wait, was Mark Kelly's wife shot through the head?
Look it up.
Hey, Google.
Yeah,
Hey,
I love. So Gel, however you want to say that, says I love pretend math. Me too. It's a lot easier than real math. You don't have to know what you're doing.
I want to see what Siri has to say about this.
X-Paces?
Can.
National Aeronautics and XXX Agency. Thank you, Gio. That was good. NASA for the dirty-hearted astrophysicists.
Why does it write SpaceX as X-Paces?
I don't know. X Paces. Maybe it's some sort of shitty pun.
What is that? I don't get the pun.
Yeah, me neither. Yeah, I don't get it. It doesn't make much sense.
Sorry, I'm looking at Mark Kelly's.
How is all of his pictures are like in really shitty quality? I mean, look at this. Like, this is obviously a picture made by SpaceX, but he somehow managed to turn it into, like, has he saved it like a fucking GIF?
Oh, sorry, I figured this out. I'm sorry, I interrupted.
What? Oh, okay.
So Mark Kelly's wife is Gabrielle Gifford, the lady who was shot in the head in Tucson, Arizona.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's where
like the congressman lady.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I remember that. All right, yeah. Wow, that's pretty interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I don't know why it's relevant to this fucking website, but you know, you learn something.
Go down to those two pictures. Huh?
3 minutes, 45 seconds, and 3 minutes and 16 seconds before touchdown on the barge. The rocket is still up in space with the bottom facing the round horizon of the Earth below. The hypersonic... Stop moving. The hypersonic steering flaps are out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right.
2 minutes and 19 seconds before touchdown, the rocket is still high up in space with the bottom facing the round horizon of Earth below. The rocket must be pretty high up. The barge below is not visible.
I love that he says the rocket must be pretty high up. And it says how high it's up, right there.
A little bit.
No, that might not be it, actually. I think that's, if I remember correctly, no, that's not the height of this. That's the height of the second stage, like the actual payload.
Oh, but it can't be that. Oh,
yeah, I don't think it's this one.
All right. And last one. 1 minute, 6 seconds before touchdown, the deck of the barge is empty. There is a communication blackout and...
Well, yeah, but there were some problems at first. But they've had other landings since where you saw it land, where there were no blackout.
Oh my goodness, this is great. 66 seconds later, the rocket has landed, but maybe it is just a rocket glued in.
Yeah, that's how you do Photoshop. Also, I like that he apparently listens to the video with the sound almost turned down for some reason. Like, why?
Yeah, what's the point of that?
What a show! Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was really impressive.
Yeah.
It was. Man. Oh, this is all too much stuff. All right, should we try the final bit and do 9/11?
Yeah, let's. Whoa.
We got to do the trifecta of stupid.
Yeah, we got 27 minutes. We can get there.
Yeah.
Okay, handsome. You need to make your mind up here, buddy.
I have.
No, he's talking to the cat that he clearly wants to have intercourse with. I'm so glad you laughed at that. I'm just kidding. Oh, I'm not that big of an asshole. 7-Eleven was a part-time job. Fucking Geoskipper, oh my god.
What is this?
Oh, I've seen this before. This is
like it's a bunch of like, is that a CD?
I don't know.
No, I think it's a piece of paper.
Engineer who tried to like recreate 9/11 stuff and it didn't work. Because jet fuel doesn't melt steel. Or whatever. Ah!
I used to be such a huge 9/11 conspiracy theorist, like towards the middle to the end of high school.
I remember
that's high school. You're allowed to be an idiot in high school.
Yeah.
I remember it only took me a little while to come to my senses.
I remember watching that one movie that came out that was really popular. What was it?
Loose Change?
Loose Change. Yeah. I remember watching that and getting really into it. I think that was like
that and
college.
Alex Jones's Terror State.
Yeah. I don't think I saw that.
I used to own a lot of Alex Jones videos.
Well, you had to. It was research for your imitation, your parody comedy show.
Well, you know, I actually met the man. He was kind of he was a pretty nice guy.
Mm-hmm.
But he was kind of nice.
Well, it's nice to see that he refers to himself as a witness.
How would you say his last name? Please give me some insight.
Bjorkman.
Okay, so I've been wanting to call him Bjork the whole time.
Well, Bjorkman. I'm not.
Yeah, but you know, like the Icelandic, the Icelandic singer Bjork.
Yeah, it will probably be the same.
What about
because is it?
She's still.
I don't think she knows what happened to her.
Well, you know about that guy that went crazy and tried to like kill her.
Yeah, I did hear about that.
I mean, that was a long time ago, but it's still like that's the most recent thing I know about her.
No, okay.
That's it. And she was mentioned on Family Guy. Bobcat or Bjork.
Bjorkman.
No, Bjorkman.
Holy Bjork, Batman.
Okay, wait. Oh my god, stop. Okay,
yep.
So listen to this out of context. Tops crushing intact bottoms. It sounds like a tagline for a gay porno. Oh my god.
What do you say that?
Oh, it's right there. It's the welcome. It's the thing.
Oh yeah.
Oh, holy shit. That was the first thing I saw too. Like I just started reading it and I saw the collapsing from top down and then I read that. And I was like,
Can you please name this episode, but like the end of it?
Tops crushing intact bottoms.
Please.
Yeah, just go with that. Just rename it.
Yes, no. I'll put I'll do it. I can do it right now.
Yes, please rename this to something that's gotta.
Sorry, I can't stop. I'm gonna mute myself.
No, please don't.
Holy shit!
Sorry, I'm just making it look decent.
Oh, this is too much.
If you updated the page now, you should see a difference.
All right, let's see.
There we go. Tops crushing top bottom special.
Holy shit!
This is the greatest thing we've ever produced.
That is so good. I'm so happy with that. I'm overjoyed with how good that is.
Oh,
this might be the best website we've ever been on.
Oh,
I love this weird the colors, the weird change in font, that it's oversized.
And does anybody else? Okay, so has everyone in here? Have you two seen Freddy Got Fingered with Tom Green?
No.
Oh, well, never mind.
I was right. All of the pictures are indeed GIFs or GIFs, however you want to pronounce it.
Oh my god!
They're all. If I open them in a new one, it all says GIF at the end.
Why are you using GIFs?
I don't know, but that explains the shitty quality of it. In all truth, he probably can't actually load anything else because he's using like the first HTML.
Yeah. Oh.
This is so unbelievably amazing. This website is. Oh. Thank you, shitty internet gods. Okay, all right. A crazy criminal civil engineering professor 7.
No, set.
What?
Set.
Z. Oh, yep. It's the underlining that got
Yeah.
me. I thought that was an ellipses. All right, so Professor Z. Bazant and huh?
Read the next
Z.
part.
Bazant. Holy shit, that's a name.
Yes.
And supporter of terrorism explained the brainwash the same day. What?
It's the explanation you see over here of how the tower collapsed. That's the reason why it collapsed. They collapsed, which just makes perfect sense.
Yeah, it does. Oh my
Wrong
God.
information, brainwash that manipulates you. It's difficult to resist if others believe or are made believe. That made to believe, I think, is the same thing. E.g., by TV and the media. Again, media is in bold letters. And apparently,
Yeah, isn't TV media? Isn't TV media? Am I wrong?
No, it is. Also, apparently, it's physically impossible for this to happen, even though it makes perfect sense if you're not an idiot.
Yeah, but these guys are idiots. They're at least dumb.
There he is.
There he is.
Sepp Basant. That is a good name.
U.S. terrorist?
Yeah, apparently he's a terrorist now. Which, of course, means that Basant could sue this guy for... which is it? Which is the one that's written down?
It's libel.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
All right, let's look up Zibazant.
Zibazant. That sounds like that's such a super criminal name right there.
It also sounds like a weapon.
Zibazant.
He's a professor. He's a professor of civil engineering and material science.
I think he's the one who helped out with with that Time. Is it Time magazine that ran a whole piece on 9/11?
Yeah, he did a lot of like right at the right after it happened. He was one of the people who helped figure out what exactly happened.
Yeah,
engineering wise.
Yeah, so he's calling him a terrorist because he thinks that he's trying to cover it up. All right, so that's really fucking stupid.
Anders Bjorkman has made a submission to the National September 11th Memorial Museum and contribute to the historical record of blah blah blah. So apparently he's made some kind of
just a superhero.
Do you think that was an accident? Maybe they thought he was Icelandic singer Bjork and they did it on accident. They're like, oh shit, this isn't a crazy to understand Icelandic singer.
We have another Godwin's Law.
Oh shit, more Godwin's Law. Godwin's Law.
This is great. Simple people have even less capacity to avoid being fooled, i.e. brainwashed, by the authorities or criminal professors or terrorists, and thus fall victims to pure propaganda, Hitler style, Nazi style, fascist style.
Those all sound
Nazi
like
style. It's like normal style, only more dick.
No, it's not.
These all sound like sex positions.
Well, yeah, it's the follow-up to Gangnam Style.
It's Nazi style. It's where you put a gun to your lover's head and force them to have sex with you.
Oh no!
It's just that's Nazi style.
Oh no!
And then when you're done, you nut in your hand and you Sieg Heil.
Sieg Heil's up.
No, you have to heil while you right as you come.
You have to heil a picture of Hitler that you put on the
yes, right as your orgasm.
You have to say Heil Hitler and pull the trigger. Oh my god! I'm so glad we don't monetize this.
Someone can.
Although we're gonna get buried in the algorithm now.
Someone can spell Osama.
Usama. I like that.
Usama, Osama's cousin. Oh my god, he has a PowerPoint presentation.
But that's not the best part.
Oh shit!
You have to open it with Microsoft PowerPoint. First of all, I think people
No
know that.
shit.
Second of all, no, you don't. You can open PowerPoint files with programs.
Well,
that are
Open
made up.
Office.
Yeah, Google
Yeah,
Slides. You don't have
Libra.
to use. You don't have to use Microsoft PowerPoint.
Nope, you just got to use a client that'll do the same thing.
Yes.
Hell, I think you could even open it up in Calculator, which is essentially Excel. It'll look funny, but you could still do it. Oh my god. So look at that. All right, so this page is censored at Wikipedia. Go back. What was that?
Mm.
Oh my god.
Some of our explain matters as I do below. Wait, go up, go up. We want to find. Oh, is that the? I'm trying to figure out what part is censored.
No, I think what he's saying is the Wikipedia page on why 9/11 was an inside job is censored.
Wait a minute. Can we just? Someone suggested that you can explain a top-down global collapse. Apparently, it's the whole world collapsing now of a structure by drawing a bowling ball on panes of glass.
Yeah, that's very confusing.
I literally found probably 10 websites using an example of dropping a bowling ball through panes of glass to explain why the Twin Towers is a conspiracy.
Halsoy just made a... okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Video game blogger Danielle. Video game blogger. Why are we listening to
just one person? But yeah, Halsoy just pointed out the same thing I thought was kind of funny. A tower cannot crush itself from the top. From the top down. That part of the whole bowling ball situation. Like, how does that... At what time was the bowling ball part of the panes of glass as a structure?
I don't know.
I don't know how any of this works.
I don't know. It's... U.S. attacked, hijacked jet plane.
Nice.
Jet plane. False headlines in New York Times. Yeah.
It's why did newspapers like NYT suggest the contrary? Watching TV, it's very easy to fake a plane crashing into a skyscraper like this.
Is it though?
It's just a question of various layers on a video and to add some scripted comments. It's like composing music.
So I love how he missed a chance to really grab something significant from that paper, how it says President vows to exact punishment for evil in quotation marks. Like, he just missed a good point. Like, why am I doing his work? Why am I helping his conspiracy theory? All right, so...
Wait a minute, what? Okay, apparently you can't just...
he's made it to where you can't make a point.
Figure blah 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 from the NIST report. The NIST report, for people who don't know, was a civil engineering report done on the incident, and it basically concludes, the official story is correct. A real photo of a fake wall panel. Note the external external insulation, external aluminum cladding, and window frames are missing on the fake wall panel. Yeah, because it's not like those things would fall off when a plane hits a building and then the building falls on top of it.
No, this plane needs to be fucking intact.
It's just
well, yeah, duh. How else are we gonna know it was a plane? Duh.
It just crashes into it, and then it collapses, and then you have like rubble and just a prestige plane just standing in the middle. Nothing happened to it.
Yep.
Wait a minute.
Oh my god. Okay, so yeah, I would read that. And it would appear that a nanothermite top-down destruction video is another Hollywood product.
Wait, so does he believe it or does he not believe that?
I have no...
Hello?
Dude. I think we lost.
Yeah,
we lost.
While saying nothing at all.
I mean, that's what you did. you just cut out Smelly, and none we didn't hear.
He thinks it's made out of plywood.
What? The fake plywood wall plane to a real steel one. What?
Oh, it's not from the plane. It's from the
Oh, it's a frame or whatever.
Yeah, it's from the wall panel from the actual.
Okay.
From the building itself. Oh, okay.
Fixed to an external insulation, and aluminum cladding and windows are fitted in the holes that are missing on the fake one. Why would they? It's like, is he complaining that the glass is missing?
No. I think he's saying that all like the stuff we see over here.
Oh,
on the other side.
Wait,
what I'm fairly certain you see on that pic, you do see though. Like he says, the place where there are circles, he says things are missing, but that could just be because it's on the other way around. Also, you can clearly see that there are things sticking out where they probably were attached.
Yeah. Okay. Is that it?
Also, he is assuming that all that they were identical throughout the whole building.
Like the truss, some parts of it are there. What is it? The truss seat, like those are there. I can see those.
Yeah.
The damper connections are there.
Yeah.
It's just the middle one that's missing. No, that middle one isn't missing either.
There's nothing missing on it.
There's nothing in the middle. There's nothing in between.
Yeah. Wait, what the fuck is it actually pointing to?
Yeah, there's nothing in the middle. There's nothing in between the vertical steel beams.
Hey, you know what I think it's kind of funny?
What he thinks is supposed to be missing.
Oh, is it just that
look off to the right of it?
Mm-hmm.
Look off to the right of it. It says, under to confuse people. It's not the first one, but the second one. Next day, I guess he's saying September 12th, U.S. military took control of Ground Zero and the rubble disappeared. It just poof, gone. Or was pulverized with an exclamation point.
Someone play the X-Files theme.
This
is why we need to change how we do the show so that we can have a soundboard.
Fake photo of WTC destruction. Oh, that looks pretty real. I mean, it's shit quality because you've saved it as a GIF, but apparently, if we prove him wrong, we can win. We can win 1 million euros.
What's that like?
Wow! So he's doing like the Randy Foundation thing.
Oh, and if you're wondering why there's a little dick at the end, that is actually how you write. That's actually how you would write it in Swedish.
I didn't even think it was a dick. How did your mind go?
Yeah.
Like,
that's how. But that's how in Swedish. That's how you would write that. There is no
Change.
there's no like
coinage.
Yeah, a value below one.
Yeah, no remainder.
In this case, yeah.
Well,
let's see if he has the steel beams.
Get your conspiracy bingo card out.
If I could spell. Nope.
Did you guys see the steel beam video that came out by one blacksmith or whatever?
Yeah,
that shit was awesome.
Apparently he doesn't have it. It's not on here.
No steel beams. Well.
So wait! You did steel beam as one word though, didn't you? Or no? It's two words.
Try just steel, and go through.
Yeah, there's steel.
Inside steel columns backed by floors are strong, and floors. Body will not smooth pieces.
I just wanted to start at the first one. Oh, no, I started at the last
steel,
one.
Steel elements, steel. I'm not seeing any jet fuel.
I'm still laughing at the top crushing intact bottoms. We saw it again. I can't help it.
The result was a big heap of steel frames showing that explosives had been used. So all footage of rubble was fake using CGI.
Live CGI? Live CGI? For these news places?
Live CGI in 2001.
Apparently, it was also CGI that somehow made people in real life see it. It's not like people who were actually
That's
there.
some damn good CGI hologram technology that's been held from the public.
Somebody said that. God, who was the lady who said that?
Yeah, Miles Power did a video on her. The lady that wrote the book.
Yeah.
That it was like lasers.
Projected, yeah, lasers projected.
Yeah, where she did the weird like Riley Coyote thing.
Yeah.
Which is not disrespectful to the people who lost their life at all.
Oh no, God no. Neither is saying that actors died at Sandy Hook.
No.
Or nobody, or that it was actors and nobody died.
And it's way not mean at all to call up and harass the families who have lost loved ones.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Actors. That's
as one of my favorite YouTubers would say, it's a conspiracy.
All these conspiracies.
Well, you know, Alex Jones, he's the best. Gotta love him. Papa bless.
So Wikipedia, any attempts to correct relevant Wikipedia articles are impossible. So Wikipedia supports terrorism.
There you go. You mean a website?
He's connected the dots.
A website that tries to dedicate itself to having accurate information on their site is terrorist because they don't let nut jobs post on it.
Well, yeah, duh. There's an episode of 30 Rock where one of the characters is like trying to method act their way into acting like Janis Joplin, so they change the Wikipedia page so that person does crazy shit.
Oh yeah, I saw that. That's a great episode.
Yeah, when Jenna tries to become Janis Joplin.
Yeah, she's doing it for a movie, and I remember that. That shit's hilarious. I love that shit.
She doesn't wait. So Janis Joplin doesn't speed walk everywhere?
Oh goodness. You wonder who really destroyed World Trade Center in 9/11 and made a fake video broadcast live on TV and photos of top-down destruction and included a false description of the Wikipedia and why the FBI is not investigating.
And then he apparently got a message from Wikipedia. On August 2011 message, August 2011 message from Wikipedia about the above article. Welcome to Wikipedia. Although everyone is welcome to contribute constructively to the encyclopedia. I can't say that word for some reason. Encyclopedia. Why couldn't I say that word? What the fuck? Your additions of one or more external links to the page Progressive Collab has been reverted. Your edit here to Progressive Collab was reverted by an automatic bot that attempts to remove links which are discouraged per our external links guidelines. The external links you added or changed, and then his own website, the site we are on right now, is or are on my list of links to remove or probably shouldn't be included in Wikipedia. So this website is actually on the Wikipedia bot's list of websites that shouldn't be linked to. Right?
Oh my god!
He tried to.
That's pretty good.
He tried to link it to his own website.
He's done so much research. Why would people think he was serious?
I don't know. Conspiracy.
He's adorable.
Oh, he's so cute.
Oh, he has books. Apparently, both of them about the MV Estonia accident.
Yay! I can't wait to read them.
Well, they're probably. It looks like this one. One of them is in Swedish, so you would have to learn
Oh,
Swedish.
I mean, damn!
I mean, this
I wanted to read them so bad.
all the knowledge that we are missing.
I wonder what's on under miscellaneous.
Oh God!
Oh, more Swedish.
Yay!
Mm. Yeah. Let's see what this is actually about.
Oh my God! My dogs are going crazy.
Okay, wall of text much.
Yeah.
Oh God!
Time to end. So,
Yeah, so if you know Swedish, tell us.
well, I could probably translate it if given it the time. It's fairly close to Danish,
I'm not going to stop you, but I'm also not going to sit here and watch you do
and I'm not gonna do it.
it.
Yeah, because I gotta get to work.
So yeah,
I have to go do. Does stuff.
Yeah, I'm hungry.
yes, Paranor. The guy who made this is wearing a kung fu headband.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he is wearing. It looks like a tinfoil hat if you don't look at it.
But not just that. He's wearing a kung fu headband that matches his shirt.
Impressive.
That's
I wonder
the
if
next
you can
level
buy that
matching
from like a
shit.
specialty store. So that was delightfully stupid.
Oh, yes.
I had a good time.
That was fantastic.
Well, so bye for now.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.